Good days, my name is Yissel Paola Pasive Huertas. I am 28 years old, and today I will make a tourist guide for the journey through the Insular region. The Insular region of Colombia is the sixth natural region in which the Colombian territory is divided. It is the smallest of the region and includes all the areas outside the continental territories of the Republic of Colombia. The region includes a group of islands of the Pacific Ocean coast and another group on the coast side of the Caribbean Sea. The portion of the insular region of Colombia corresponding to the Caribbean is formed by the islas of San Andres, Providencia, Santa Catalina. On the Pacific side, it is made of the Malpelo and Gorgona Islands. Similar on both coasts, there are other groups of small cays and banks. According to the 2000, there are other groups of small cays and abats. According to the 2005 census, around 70,505 people live in the Colombian insular region. Of all the six of islands that make up this area, only the large are inhabited. Amounting San Andres, Santa Catalina, and Providencia have the highest occupation rate. This island forms an archipelago that is located in the South Caribbean of the coast of Central America. According to geographic data, this group of islands have the largest barrier reef in Colombia, 78% of the coral reef in the country that protect the beach. Geographic limits: el norte with Honduras, Jamaica, Haiti, Dominican Republic, South Costa Rica, Panama, Oriente Caribbean region, Venezuela, West Honduras. Climate is tropical humid and tropical dry. Subregions: Archipelago of San Andres and Providencia, the maze of the department of the same name located in the Caribbean Sea. San Andres, Providencia, and Santa Catalina. The Gorgona Island, a small system of islands formed by Gorgona, Gorgonilla, and other three islets, located in the Pacific Ocean and belong to the department of Cauca with 26 kilometers of terrestrial of insular surface. Malpelo, islet of volcanic origin in the Pacific Ocean under the jurisdiction of the department of Valle del Cauca. San Bernardo Archipelago, a seat of these 10 islands of the Caribbean Sea that in total have an approximate area of 255 kilometers are in the Gulf of Morrosquillo. History: the history of the archipelago of the insular region of Colombia began in 1500 and then with the arrival of Spanish navigators. They discovered it when they were traveling from Jamaica to Mesquites. It is believed that before pre-Columbian times, native inhabitants of other islands of the Caribbean and Central America pressed this territory in order to fight. Some historians relate the discovery of the archipelago with the second voyage of Columbus when the grain with the province of Veracruz. They also have in the island's territories according to others out. Alonso de Ojeda and Diego de Nicuesa were the first conquerors to arrive in the territory. 100 years later, news ran between corsairs, adventurers, and Dutch and English smugglers about this group of caves, inland islands. In the stories, it was said that they were surrounded by a sea of 7 colors. During the Republican government of Colombia, the archipelago benefits from a series of administrative measures. This allowed him to enjoy periods of moderate prosperity. Finally, in 1912, Colombia decided to create a new political administrative entity, the Intendance of San Andres y Providencia. In 1991, the insular territory was constituted as an enormous department. Flora and fauna. The flora of the Insular region of Colombia is dominated by large spaces of coconut trees. The product of the coconuts is sold in the domestic spirit also. Mangrove abound that serve as a refuge for crustaceans, mollusks, and fish. The breadfruit is abound and very characteristic throughout the archipelago. This is a leaf tree that produces fruit bread that is very important in the diets of inhabitants. In the same way, in the island only is dessert, for the innumerable healing properties attributed to it. With regard to marine flora, is a composite of marine grass that serve as refuge for fish, mollusks, and crustaceans. The beach vines and a great variety of algae abound. Fauna. In the Insular region of Colombia, during the months of April and May, you can observe the Spanish of the black crabs. It is the natural habitat of the variety of crustaceans. Similar species such as lobster, hawksbill, and green turtle are common in this environment. Also, you can find several species of coral and sponge. Gastronomy. The typical food of the Insular region is delicious and full of color. The English and Dutch influence generates a vibrant cuisine where snail, lobster, snap, crabs, shrimp, and trout are mixed with aromatic herbs, ginger, basil, cinnamon, oregano, breadfruit, cola, salt, pulp, banana, sugar, and the inedible coconut milk and coconut. Though outside some typical dishes of the Insular region of marine species with an explosion of taste and taste on the palate. Among the typical food we also find las cucaras. They are a kind of cookies that are prepared with coconut pulp, coconut milk, sugar, butter, and flour. It is very common to the taste products on the street and beach of the region. Economy. The economic activity of the Insular region are directly related to the characteristics of the relief and the climate of the area. Most the inhabitants of the island work in hotels, facility, restaurants, shops, fish, or live from informal commerce, which is possible only thanks to tourists. The economy of the region is now very diversified, currently and basic, depending on these factors. 1, 2. Tourism. The region has a great attraction, so its economic activity revolves around tourism. Both national and foreign its beach are the main thing to explore, but there is a great variety of places and resorts that have given rise to ecology and tourism. Of the island of San Andres, there are hotel complexes that are visited the world year by tourists from all over the world. These go in search of relation and fun. The Gorgona Island is protected and inhabited. It has the large coral reserve in the region inhabited by numerous species of native animals. It is for this reason that ecologists of guide ecology tourism is practiced on the island. A large amount of scientific research is also carried out. Gorgona was declared by UNESCO as a World Heritage Site in 1984 and declared a national park in the year 1985. 2. Fishing. The fishing activity in the region is rich and varied. It does not generate enough income to base the economy of the region of fishing, but for the sustenance of the inhabited themselves. The finish of various types of fish, crab, floaters, shellfish, and mussels made the commercialization of their products high valued. Well, I hope you have liked our tour of the Insular region. We will see you on a next occasion. And remember, the tree is voluntary. Success. Bye.